So per ounce, that has 1.6 milligrams per ounce.
Uh-huh.
An ounce.
Don't drink a fucking ounce. It's a sip.
That's not. That's at least an ounce is a sip.
A tiny little sip, babe.
That's an ounce.
Okay, then don't.
How much is an ounce?
It's
Like
up to
much?
you.
It's like half a shot.
That's 2 ounces.
What?
Yeah.
Oh.
That's about 2 ounces. Well, I don't know. Who knows if anyone's actually doing regulation
tiki.
measuring
Jason
on the
Tiki.
Jason
Yeah.
Tiki.
Why does it have like a training wheel
why did-
on it? What's this sippy
Yeah.
cup?
It's this shit.
Oh, is that
drives
like
me
a
insane.
child lock?
I'm assuming. Hold on.
Yeah, it looks like you would lose a lot of. Can you take it off?
It's
You
gonna
can't take it off.
explode.
on
It's gonna
there.
explode. It's
Yeah.
all gonna go in my eyes, and I'm gonna be fucking laid out on the couch for a week.
Because you.
Listener, if you don't know, I have an extraordinarily low tolerance to marijuana. I enjoy it, but I can barely look at it, and it kicks me in the dick.
Same.
And I'm getting these very like uncomfortable looks that like it could get Austin high just by him virtue of sitting next to me.
Right.
And
Which
I'm
is-
drinking the 20 milligram.
It's just because it's so strong.
I hope Cody has a spit take on you tonight.
Just straight in my eyes, and then cut to me. I just live here now.
What happens if I lick you? Like if I take a sip, then I lick you. Like
No, I think if we lick you, we would get high.
Yeah, like you're like a toad.
I don't think
You're the
I
toad.
don't think I consume that much marijuana.
You're the toad. Can we play You're the Toad? Cody. You're the toad. Are you gonna be a bad little toad?
What is that?
Are you gonna
That's
be
our
a-
new tier on Patreon. Are you on Patreon? You should be. We have a new tier.
Why is it always?
We do.
Why is
We
it
have an
always
actual new tier.
something little? Insert something. Are you going to be a bad little sailor boy? You can be a shitty little sailor
Yeah,
boy.
that's
You can be
funnier.
a bad little toad.
It's a good.
Yeah.
It's funny.
What is bad little toad? What happens if I'm a bad little toad?
You get licked.
But what? Yeah, but okay.
You cannot be a good little toad.
No.
This game has one option. It's for you to be a bad little toad who gets licked. Right in his little toad body. We're gonna lick all your drugs off your toad body.
Why
You
would I-
badly dirty little
But
toad?
what? So in other words, it's just a show where I'm getting licked.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just video footage for the listeners about me
Right.
getting licked.
When you're painted like a toad.
I'm painted like a toad.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
was waiting when it was gonna happen.
Shit out of me.
Good.
Do you
wanna
like
see-
seeing Lucas scared? We have an episode.
We do.
Where you can watch a lot of that, but it's behind a paywall.
It is.
So make sure you join our Patreon at the highest tier to see the video, and you will see there is a scream of Lucas. It's very early on. I think it's his first good jump scare. If you want to see the true face of terror and a true involuntary shriek, you need to watch this video.
It was a delightful moment.
It's really good.
There's no mugging. It is pure abject terror.
You jumped completely out of your seat.
I did, and
it
it
was really
was genuine. I was so scared.
Outlast is good at what it does.
Scaring the poop out of you. We're the Horror Movie Podcast, where we discuss horror films, largely based in themes that we apply to ourselves, and have tiers on our Patreon where we do cooler shit.
This show got much harder to explain when we did Shudder.
It did.
It used to be so
did.
simple. We're talking about movies on Shudder.
Yeah.
We got bored of that. They're not paying us. So we said, fuck them. And now we have a theme. One of us picks a theme, and we each
know.
pick a movie within that theme. And also, if you pick the movie within the theme, you also pick the mini episode of the theme. And then once we've all picked our movies in the theme, the next person picks their theme and their movie, and so on and so forth. But the person who just picked the movie cannot be the one to pick the theme because the math won't work out.
We're playing that in front of every
Did you get
episode from here on out. Yeah, that's how I felt trying to describe who we were for the Cinematheque.
Yes.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah, I was reading through that and be like, this is a lot to explain.
well.
Are we too complex? Can you tell us if we're too complex?
I think we've gotten less complex. Remember the games we used to play?
Well, those were
The live stream
Shudcast
games?
Yes,
lives.
that was
were-
insane.
those are absolutely going to come back.
yeah.
100% that's going to come back.
Why and when and where?
Those were fun too. Here,
In your bedroom, 3 a.m.
Here
Okay.
or next to a hot tub.
Yeah.
Ooh, I
Yeah.
like that
Yeah.
plan.
Yeah.
If it were next to a hot tub, I might be willing to concede and do Hellraiser.
We did discuss bringing it back. Truly bringing back the Shudcast lives, the Hallow streams.
I
for some of
recall,
you.
except that I keep also recalling that when we bring it up, the next thing that's said is like, "Yeah, we're doing Hellraiser," and I'm like, "Cool, then we're not
Correct.
doing these
Well,
anymore."
the part that I was saying is we discussed moving the location from our previous shooting location to a new shooting location that is in fact next to a hot tub.
This must have been after one of the 100 milligram cans.
Yes.
Yes.
do you have a 100 milligram can?
Not anymore.
You did?
I can't believe that's legal.
Jesus.
So I think we could bring it back, and we could make it nicer for you and yours, and do it elsewhere.
I would do Hellraiser if we did it in the jacuzzi.
Well, not in. You have to earn being in the jacuzzi.
Then I guess we're not doing Hellraiser.
Yeah, it'll be in.
I don't think you might have been in that conversation because we were talking by ourselves about how your deck is currently a death trap.
Yes,
that's why we can't do.
We will not be doing
the
those
shows back there anymore.
Yes,
and so he offered. Back.
Yeah.
Hopefully, I have a new deck. I'll have a new deck certainly by October.
Well, we don't need to. Well, regardless, we don't need to.
Because I have a feeling there's gonna be a hot summer coming. Today was a glorious, beautiful day.
Sucked, dude. It was hot.
Huh?
It's fucking hot.
I love today.
It was like 90 in the sun.
Look how much you love today.
I love today.
He's shitting on his day.
Now I can't. You can't even agree on the day.
He's got his nice William shirt on.
Look how
I'm
happy
sorry,
he
you're
is.
right.
I had a nice day, and you're like, it wasn't.
He's got vascular. He's got vascular arms. Look
does
at
have
him. He's
vascular
living his best day.
Oh my god, yeah, that guy, the guy at the phlebotomist. The phlebotomist told
Oh,
me
hell yeah.
I have a buffet of
Who?
veins. The phlebotomist.
That's not a thing.
Yeah, it is. Jess's mom is one.
Do they study flamingos? What's a phlebotomist?
It's
The cross between a flamingo and a hippopotamus.
it's a flamingo that gives you lobotomies.
I can't even do it. What's a phlebotomist?
They take your blood.
people,
They have a name?
Yeah.
They don't need a name.
they're like X-ray
I
techs.
agree.
for your-
That's the person thought who gave them the name phlebotomist.
Yeah.
You don't need
Yeah.
a name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here's your fucking name.
Here's your dumbass name.
Hey, you
little
put some
blood
respect
mule.
on Robert Phlebotomy.
It's Philip Phlebotomy.
Shit.
Oh, that's good.
It is.
Well,
good.
you learn something new every day. Listener, did you know what a phlebotomist was? If you did,
Everyone is like,
yes.
you fucking idiot.
Well, I didn't.
You goddamn fucking idiot.
And you know what, listeners? If you join our Patreon, you can get access to our Discord, where I'm sure our listeners will tell Austin how stupid he is for not knowing what a phlebotomist is.
They'll tell you you're stupid on our Discord.
Oh.
We just had a day.
Lucas
Did have a day.
you know, it's so.
Lucas
You know,
got
here's
attacked
the
today.
thing. I am so happy to be in this room with real people who say nice things in real life, and not behind the protection of a keyboard
and thousands of miles.
and thousands of miles.
Yeah, Lucas got attacked on the Discord today.
But it was the best, like the
in
best
a
burns.
beautiful way.
It was
All
gorgeous.
because I don't know who Nastia Kinski was.
That's pretty good. That's
See,
good.
not knowing a phlebotomy is pretty good too.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, we did get called out for very little.
Yeah,
You got
Very little for having an opinion.
you
Well, you're right. The opinion did suck.
Yeah, it did suck. Yeah, the opinion was wrong.
Oh, okay. I wore my Batman hat
Hell
just
yeah.
for this purpose.
Oh,
yeah.
yes. This was Catwoman spurned this?
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah. Zoe Kravitz again, not number one.
She's a joke in the Catwoman sphere.
Not a joke.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
What's happening?
Oh, never. Show's over, guys. What was it saying? Oh, yeah. Zoe Kravitz! No, I don't have that strong opinion. I just don't think she's...
I was trying to run down reason. I said, let's have an intelligent conversation about this. Let's define a good Catwoman.
Yeah.
I was about to go down into it, and then I just got berated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but...
It was unbelievable.
It
I'm
was-
trying to have
It happened
a
quick.
constructive conversation about Catwomen and
Yeah.
respect other people's opinions.
It
but
happened
instead,
quick and
I get told Muad'Dib's nuts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was the worst burn I've ever experienced in my entire life.
It is a great burn.
It's such a good burn.
Oh, you have
These
to
nuts.
pay us $3 a month.
What-
And you can do that too.
You can think of sick Dune themed burns and throw
And then
them at
I told him,
Lucas.
I thought I came back with one that was great, and I told him I hope his chef's knife chips and shatters, and he said reaction of a sandworm, and I was like, ah. That now I understand Xbox Live lobbies.
Just now?
Yeah, just now, where you just have to resort to I'm just gonna the racial slur's coming now.
You gotta go straight to the top of the mountain.
Oh, it's coming now. I got nothing else.
There's no tact.
Just for the listeners' context, the statement that was made was also haven't listened to our episode where we're ranking the Catwomen. But Natasha Kinski and Simone Simon are clearly the best Catwomen.
Which to be fair, we really glossed over the fact that multiple of our devoted followers have not listened to our latest episode yet.
Yeah, that's a problem.
That is a huge problem.
Liam,
Liam?
you can't call out some E-Lord, high Kino shit and then not listen to the episode.
Exactly.
Yeah, and then in response, Lucas says, "Are you drunk?" And then in response to that, no, I'm making references. Obviously, a little too high kino for your simple taste, little Dune boy.
Yeah.
Little Dune boy. Just
Put
That's
it
like-
on a gravestone. Incredible.
The first little slap.
I don't
Yeah.
understand.
like
Why
he
are
put
you
one-
not also offended?
Because he said little Dune boy. I
Because
don't
it's
know.
so good.
Cody, do you see how Liam used little and that made it funnier? It's funnier. And then there was then there was more attacking of Lucas, and it was a beautiful thing to see. So if you want to join us on that, that's only $3 for that.
It's true.
But if you're doing 3, you might as well do 8 and get everything.
You may as well.
Why live a shit life when you could live a charmed life?
That is one signature latte.
And we are a cheap date, really, when you think about it.
Oh my gosh!
Right? What's the
Yeah.
most we charge? $8?
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't get to see our dicks or anything, but like $8.
I mean, don't rule it out. You know what I realized the other day too? We are technically now more expensive than Shudder.
Hell yeah.
We do
Hell yeah.
charge
You
more
see
than
that, Shutter?
Suck it.
This is how you do it.
Do they have more? They have more content.
Well,
Our videos are in 1080p.
that is. Oh shit! Fucking Shudder.
little fucking.
Our videos.
Look at these
look
blacks. Look at these blacks.
Wow.
Careful.
Our T-shirts. Our T-shirts.
Just an inch away from the screen, staring.
Subscribe
into
to
the
our
blacks.
Patreon so you can see what blacks we're talking about.
Yes.
They are shirts. If you're just listening, it's t-shirts. T-shirts. We all have black t-shirts.
Or the tiny pixels on a 4K,
Yeah.
just staring 1 inch away from the screen.
You got to get close.
Truly, that is the new way that I now test all films
Yep.
when I buy them. I go up to the screen, I stand an inch away from it, I look straight into the blacks.
Is this true?
Yes,
Yeah.
he does too.
I told him to do it.
What do, you psychos? And
go-
you're telling me the thing's crooked?
Yeah. I have very, very acute vision.
Well, then why you got to be so goddamn close?
It's
I want to see all the little pixels.
Yes,
You are
you want to
very
see
cute.
how
Thank you.
just how sharp the image is, okay? Just how sharp. Let me tell you, okay?
So what do you do after you stick your nose in the screen?
I don't stick it into the screen. That will put a smudge on it, Austin. It's not good for the television screen. I sit back down, okay?
So what are you looking for?
I'm looking to see how
Defections.
defections.
But if it's-
How perfect is this?
Pixelation.
Pixelation in the blacks.
Did you check this yet for your?
But if it's a
your
reputable
new
4K
prized possession?
Well, that's a 1080, so it's,
Oh, okay. You're gonna have it then.
I'm gonna
You know what
You're
else
gonna
is
have
1080? Shudcast
This fucking
videos.
shut-
Shudcast videos.
It's goddamn right. This is the final week of Beta Theta Die.
Beta Theta Die.
College horror.
College horror.
And we're moving on to a new theme, babies. We're going to be giving out some awards tonight.
Oh, I forgot about that. Yes, we are.
Forgot about that entirely. Oh boy! Wow.
I have my
Yeah.
picks. What are yours?
You'll be able to get there in the next 90 minutes.
Oh, I'm not worried.
After the film we discuss, and it's very exciting. But should we start off with all the other stuff we watched?
we might as
We
well.
should. Mine is extremely short.
Okay.
It's only been a week.
It has only been a week, and I've been busy every evening opening a show. So I have one movie in addition to the
No
movie.
shit. Oh, okay. I think 3 of us watched that film too.
I know at least 3 of us have watched this film. It is my only film, and it is Monkey Man.
Monkey Man!
Oh, you saw it?
I saw Monkey Man.
Oh,
Yeah.
did you love it?
Did you see Monkey Man?
No, I'm seeing it on Wednesday.
I did. I did quite enjoy it. I think it's a little uneven,
very
maybe a
uneven.
little slow at times, but when it's my review was when this thing is firing, it is
Yeah.
firing. Like multiple
Buddy,
moments where
that ending, that ending.
Oh.
Or like the last
Oh.
like 15, 20 minutes.
hell yeah.
Real good.
Oh, and multiple times where me and people behind me went, oh,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
the middle of the afternoon on a Sunday. Just
That Northman moment, pretty cool. You know what I'm talking about? There's a Northman moment.
Hold on.
I don't know what
You're
he's
bringing.
talking
You're
about.
bringing.
Oh,
Uh,
okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
I did not equate those, but yes, you're correct.
I also did
Oh.
not equate those.
Oh, I'm so excited now.
Yeah.
that was great.
It immediately just gained stars. I haven't even
Without
seen it
even
yet. It already has a star.
It's sitting at 2.5.
The film,
right now.
for many reasons, being equated as like a John Wick with a cultural pulse. I'd say, man, it's very much like Only God Forgives. You guys see Only God Forgives?
Yes.
I
No.
have not.
It feels like more like that a little bit.
Yeah.
I think than John Wick film. The movie calls out John Wick directly, so it knows, and it's produced by
Yes.
the 2 producers.
It
of John
also
Wick,
feels
so.
very raidy. Too,
Yeah, it's got
which
some
I
of
love.
that. Mm-hmm.
It has a raid guy in it. Did I see him? Long hair coming out of an elevator.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe
One of those guys. One of the Tony Jaa dudes. Maybe.
I don't know.
Shit.
Yeah, it's the structure is a little wonky.
It is hard to follow what's happening.
It's a little.
Yeah.
It's a little like fast, slow, slow, fast, slow, slow, fast, fast. It's like,
Yeah.
Like I know where we're going really quick, and we take like way too long to get there.
I
Like
think-
it doesn't need to be 2 hours.
Yes.
We got to get this down to closer to 90 minutes.
Yeah.
and it's
yeah.
a banger.
Kind of the point where the movie shifts. I feel like that could have happened much earlier.
100% agree. 100% agree. I remember
Like,
thinking,
oh,
like,
we're halfway through now. Okay.
Yes, I remember thinking like this should have happened way earlier.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it's
a fucking great.
it's
great
super
time.
rad.
Dev Patel, man, first fucking feature.
wild.
Insane.
I'm very excited to see what else.
What
he
a
does.
what a risk
Yeah.
he took too.
Yeah.
Doing all of that as your debut.
Yeah.
Huge risk.
Oh,
This
yeah.
movie might not come out in India because of its political nature.
Oh, really?
So like this is
shit.
about the
Interesting.
real political upheaval in India right now. So like
This is like a
the
current situation.
This is a current situation.
Oh,
so like
shit.
there is a Hindu called the Hindutva. There's like a Hindu regime that has been gaining power that is very anti-Muslim. So like in the movie there are a lot of like stop Muslim hate sort of things going on. And so like that, you know.
And this dude is obviously bought by larger interest groups. And
Yes.
sex
So now I'm
trafficking.
not going to pretend to be a professional on Indian politics and culture, but that is the general what's going on there, which is just the plot of this film, basically.
Very interesting.
Yeah.
All right.
And they had to change the colors for this film. They in the movie it's a lot of red. The leader, the kind of guru leader,
Yeah.
guy. Is signified by a lot of red. It was actually filmed and it was all orange, but it was too close to the party colors of the people
shit.
that are in
It was,
power.
It was like
Yeah.
two on the nose.
Yeah.
Oh, funny.
Yeah.
Interesting. Well, good for him. Good, fucking great for him, man. No, he did great. I mean, Kaylin, for some reason said she thought it was better than John Wick.
Which one?
I don't know. She just what she said, and I didn't investigate further. And she also thought, I think it was mostly because she thought Dev Patel was hotter. I was like, yeah, he's a very good
Sorrell
looking
said
man.
she thought there was too much fighting. Like the fight sequences, the fight sequences were like too long.
Oh no, dude. Those
Oh.
were by. Oh, I could not disagree
Has she
more.
seen the John Wicks?
I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Be interesting to know if she has, because I mean, that feels like those are wall to wall.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
Nonstop.
Yeah.
Just
Correct.
nonstop.
Yeah, and this one does take some pauses, but yeah, fuck yeah, Monkey Man.
Fuck yeah,
part
Monkey
of Ape Shit season that we're going through now.
Yes. I had that thought. I was like, this is a good week for monkeys.
We got Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes coming soon.
That's right. Kingdom of the Dawn of the Rise of the Planet of the Apes.
Hell yeah.
What you doing there, boys?
He's trying to convince me
To drink it?
suck his weed.
Can I smell it?
Yeah, of course you can smell it.
What's the flavor?
Coke.
Cola?
Cane.
Just smells like Coca-Cola.
It tastes just
If
like
you pour that in a
Coca-Cola.
glass, you could ruin my day.
Yeah.
I would never do that.
Here's a little rum and Coke,
That's
buddy.
nice. Oh
be
gosh.
mean. I watched. Let's see. Did you finish?
That's it. That's all I have.
I watched. Mine's pretty quick. I watched after everybody left. I put on a little flick called Altered States.
Hell yeah,
That's
you did.
right.
Wow.
And you
I
had
wish
not
I had
seen this?
stayed.
I had never seen Altered States. I wish you had stayed too, man. Because you watched like the first 5 minutes, I think. Fuck, dude. Right when you left, immediately after you left, that thing took a fucking turn. That movie rules so hard.
Oh, Kenny Russ.
Yeah, a little fucking
Yeah.
Kenny Russ, and a little William.
Hung?
No, the
Hurt, William Hurt.
William Hurt. Thank
Yeah.
you. Just such a good movie, and for as someone who spent his formative years being silly and trying to find higher states of consciousness through the use of psychedelic drugs, yeah, it's a time. Super recommend.
Fuck yeah.
Have you seen this, Austin?
Yes, it's been at least 10 years. My dad had a DVD of it for some reason.
That's right.
And we watched it.
It's great.
Amazing.
I loved it. Then I watched Twins of Evil, 1971.
Okay.
John Howe film starring
Okay.
Peter Cushing.
Okay.
Is that a movie about Rob Zombie and Alice Cooper?
Yes, basically.
Wow.
This is one that I'm honestly surprised we don't hear about more of people being like, watch this fucking movie.
I don't think I've ever heard of this.
I haven't heard of this.
It rules so hard. It is maybe my new favorite Hammer horror film.
What? It's a Hammer movie?
It is a Hammer. It is a Hammer joint. It fucking rules
How good
so
were
hard.
how good were the black pixels?
I did well. Okay, so actually, this was the disc that I was telling you about that I rented. That was
Oh,
Eddie
that was
Brandt's.
yes.
Yeah. So the answer to your question is I should have watched it on Tubi.
I see.
Oh fuck.
Because it was clearly just a VHS. Every now and then you'd get
Yeah,
like the tracking,
track.
right?
Oh
Okay,
yeah, I kind of like that though.
it's fun. It gives you a
Feels-
nice
yeah,
little
it's
piece of nostalgia.
Nostalgic, yeah.
I'm excited to buy the Synapse releases
Oh no shit.
cut that they did not that long ago. I will be buying that shortly. Anyway, Saturday morning I went and saw Godzilla versus Kong. Godzilla
Yeah,
multiplies Kong, the new
you
Empire.
did.
Fuck,
Cool, right?
Dude.
so cool. And you guys were kidding.
And listener, you may remember last episode I predicted a moment would break Cody, and he texted us it did.
I absolutely did. When Kong picks up like the tiny Kong and just starts beating the monkeys with him, I thought I was good. I thought I was having a heart attack.
Yeah.
I was laughing so hard.
Yes,
Yeah.
I knew it. I knew that would be the one that would just bother you.
So much fun.
I mean,
Those other monkeys were fucked up.
Oh god.
So fucked up,
I
dude.
love
Yes,
it.
they were-
the monkey mortar apes.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
terrible.
Yeah,
God.
awful things.
I was wondering what you guys thought of this. Just how fucking anime fucking red Scar was. Like he was straight out of Battle Royale.
Yes.
he basically was, just the way he was walking around.
With his
God.
arm like extended all the way out. His
So
arms that
funny.
went to the floor.
Yeah, and his like bandolier whip thing.
God
Yes.
damn.
Yes.
Damn, it was so good, huh?
Yeah.
Movie was so cool.
Did I rant last time about my problem with the Dolby Cinema at AMC?
No.
Row J of the Dolby Cinema at Burbank 16 should be banned. Because what
Row
happens
J.
is, so this is
That's
with
like
the
3/4
plush.
of the way up, right?
Yeah. It's pretty up there. Listen,
Love him.
they're comfy seats, and to prevent you from falling over the edge, there's this small piece of glass between each row. Right. Row J has a wider landing from my seat to the next row. There's a wider gap. It's like a thicker walkway. What this does is when I'm in my seat and I recline it, the bottom about 20 to 25% of the screen is obscured by this glass. Now it's clear, it's glass, it's doable, but at the same time, I'm in a movie and a part of the fucking screen is being covered by this glass.
I just
That's a
don't
problem.
recline. I mean, it's a problem.
No,
Just don't.
No.
The real why are you sitting that far back?
That was where I had to sit.
Complain every time. I would
Complain
complain every
every
time
time.
and get that A-list thing
get-
back.
Complain every.
That A-list
Get that
thing
A-list
back.
thing back. What do you mean?
Because you get it takes one of your movies for the week.
Oh, you get a movie back?
and then you get a movie.
Well,
back.
it's too late now. I'm
Well,
complaining to you.
Also, like, how often have you used that? When you actually maximized to the point where you couldn't go to another movie?
Oh, Cyril and I have done it multiple times now.
really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Well, we
Wait.
what
do
did
you
we do?
complain or you
Oh
maxed
no,
it out?
this is okay.
We maxed
so
it out.
Cyril has a problem with not reading that the movie's in 3D. So this has happened twice now, where we're going into the movie and they're like, "Here are your glasses," and I'm like, "What are you talking about?" And then I look at her and she's like, "Oops."
Does she secretly love it?
No, she can't. She can't watch it because she's got glasses, and so she can't like watch it with the glasses. And so we have to go to the guest services every time and get our little thing figured out so that we can go watch a later movie or something.
just cancel
Wow.
the movie ticket on your phone. You don't need to go
Oh.
talk to humans.
Or call in a bomb threat in the theater.
Do that?
Because that's what I'm going to be doing to the AMC 16
I don't know.
What
I
day?
think
every day.
we've been gaining a nice relationship with our regular theaters now, to where we know staff.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's great.
The Ping of 12, they love us now.
Oh no shit.
It's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Cool.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
that's
ask
it,
them
that's it,
about
that's
you
it,
when I get there.
That's it. Okay.
So cut
It's my theater.
cut the glass at the AMC Dolby.
Yeah,
Burbank.
get rid of that glass in that
Yeah.
row J, the one that separates J and
I.
Maybe, but
Yeah.
sometimes they skip. What I assume would be I. Get rid of that glass. If people
Yeah.
fall over, that's their problem.
Okay.
That's my.
Why does that break my brain that I and J are next to each other in the alphabet?
I don't know, buddy.
Couldn't tell you.
Did you go to learning school?
Where's that one?
Hell yeah.
I rewatched for the first time in I don't even know how fucking long. Straw Dogs,
Yes.
the original. Wow,
How hard is that movie?
the movie is so hard.
I have not stopped thinking about it since I saw it months ago. At this point,
It is so good. It's Dustin Hoffman in that movie, just fucking
So good.
incredible. Have you seen this?
No.
Lucas, have you seen Straw Dogs?
I don't think so.
Wow. Yeah, watch that as soon as possible. That is an outstanding movie.
I'll put it on my watch.
it's
list.
generally like genuinely. I think
Sam Peckinpah?
Yeah.
yes.
Director
Disturbing.
of The Wild Bunch. I think The Wild Bunch is better.
I have not seen The Wild Bunch.
I like The Wild Bunch more, but I think Straw Dogs is just outstanding.
That's a nasty fucking movie.
Oh, actually, wait, didn't he do Bring Me the Head of
Yes.
Melquiades Estrada?
What?
Is that his name? Is that how you say? Is
No,
that
Bring Me the Head of Alfredo Garcia.
Alfredo Garcia? Excuse me.
Yeah, I was like, what name did you say?
How did that happen?
Eric
I'm thinking of
Bring Me the Head of
Eric Estrada.
Estrella,
No,
Johnny
no. I'm thinking of. Hold on.
The lead actor in the show Chips?
No. No. The three. I'm thinking of the movie The Three Burials of Melquiades Estrada. Okay. But the movie I was referring to was Bring Me the Head of.
Alfredo Garcia.
Thank you, Alfredo Garcia. Have you seen that one, Curtis? That movie,
I know.
fucking dope, dude.
Yeah.
Movie's so cool.
I'm back. I'm behind on my Peckinpahs. You know.
Peckinpah. I watched tonight's movie.
Peccadillos.
Yeah.
I watched maybe my new.
Yeah, you did.
Two of my new favorite films.
Yeah, you did.
Thus far. I watched. This all took place in basically the same day, and it was magic. I started my morning by finishing the film Blade of the Immortal.
Oh yeah, you did.
Takashi Miike joined.
Yeah, you did.
Few things rip and rule that fucking hard, dude. That movie is so awesome. Have you seen this?
It is.
It's been on my list for a long time.
It's so fucking cool. It's
Yeah.
just the coolest shit from start to finish. I loved it.
Yeah.
And then Maddie and I went to the theater and we watched the first Omen.
Fuck yeah! Fuck yeah!
And
I'm so mad I didn't see this.
I-
I was so close to seeing it
I
yesterday.
was too.
So close to seeing it yesterday.
and I don't want to talk about it too much because two people haven't seen it yet.
I
so
wanted to see it before this episode.
I just want to leave it at like, I don't think you can overhype this.
You can.
You think so? I don't
think
think
you
so.
can.
I don't think you can, man.
I'm expecting the greatest movie I've ever
Well,
seen.
yeah. I mean, it's tough, right? Because I don't think we were expecting much. I mean, I heard it was pretty good. I heard it was surprisingly good. And then my bar is still like, I don't know. Most other movies
Yeah.
are,
Am I,
there are certain
am I
things.
crazy? Did I read one of these Shuddites say that it's the first one but better?
I don't think you read that.
I don't think you read that in
There were a lot of
I don't think so.
wonderful puns, and Charles had some
Yeah.
very
Yeah.
strong opinions about titles that I don't disagree
Yeah,
with.
I do agree
the-
with the
the-
first thing because like the first people when you talk about things like no, what'd you see? The second one? No, the first one. And you're like, what? The first Purge? No,
Yeah.
no, the Purge.
No, the first
Like-
one that came. Yes, I agree. It's
That's
stupid.
annoying. But all the other ones, I'm not so sure. I don't know. I think maybe you can, but like because that bar is kind of naturally low, maybe not. I don't know.
I don't know, man. I just like it just exceeded every.
I think all of us
expectation
here
I
at this table
possibly
will be happy with it.
Yes, I do too.
I cannot wait.
The only thing I will say is that there was a solid 3 minutes after a certain scene where Maddie just looked, just this look of sheer horror
Got Jess too.
and disgust on her face
Yeah.
for like 3 minutes straight.
Yeah, Jess. If you're watching, you do one of these.
I
want to see that
I
so
mean,
bad.
even me, I was like, oh wow, they went there.
Wow, she Mick Jaggered in the theater? That's crazy.
No, this movie just threw out everything that they did, every beat. I was like, oh, you're doing that.
Yeah.
Fuck yes.
And it
You're
has
doing
a thing
that. Fuck
that
yes.
I can't wait for you to see.
Yes.
I know.
I want it.
There,
May I remind you that I picked the Omen for our Satan series?
You did.
I'm a big old fan.
there were so many moments that I felt like I was going to start a riot in the movie theater
Okay, now
because
we're-
I was
that's the
just
movie
going to
coming
scream.
out this weekend.
Okay, now I'm overhyping it. But now we're at the overhype. But like I in many occasions I almost turned into the person that we hate in movies because I almost leapt out of my seat and just started screaming, "Fuck yes, hail Satan!"
No, that's allowed.
Really?
Yeah, the turds don't shoot if you say "Hail Satan."
like you said, the turds. I was like, wow, these turrets have
The
changed.
turrets.
The turds aren't the name of your employees that are going to
No.
man the turrets.
No, the turrets, but they do have Tourette's. The turrets.
So they shoot just cuss words?
Yeah, I can't wait for us to all talk about this more. I think we're going to be
yeah.
talking about this a few times this year.
I can't wait.
Yep.
I probably smell that.
Yep. Anyway, that's. I probably smell that. Are
You okay?
First turd happened.
Ooh, I smell that.
Did you drink some of this while I wasn't looking?
Did you?
It's been open and I'm near it. It's just too
It's
much.
just wafting
It's
into
wafting. I can't talk anymore.
You know,
Ooh, I smell that.
the membranes on your inner nose canal are pretty thin. It just gets in there.
That was the dumbest way to say whatever I was trying to say.
I smell that. That's another shirt for you.
No.
I smell that.
Oh, I'm gonna get all the dumb shirts.
I'm pretty sure we probably make a good gif out of that. I think we got a clean look on your face as you were saying that.
Yeah,
I smell that.
that was great.
What the fuck did I even say? I don't know. I don't know, man.
Yeah, you've got several shirts at this point. Shirts and stickers. Lucas is on a few.
Do you want shirts and stickers? Because we will make them if you will buy them.
And at this point, the best ideas that we have are just some of the dumb shit that we have said.
Yeah, that's by far the best ideas.
Yeah,
Was that all you watched, Cody?
that is all I watched.
Wow, I've only got 2 that we haven't talked about already. I finished season 2 of Twin Peaks. So I finally watched Twin Peaks Firewalk with me. Wow, David Lynch. Wow.
I'm still
Not a-
on Twin Peaks.
Not a lick of sense.
0.
And it's okay.
It's a 5-star movie that is okay.
Wow.
In its sense that like I did not go in expecting answers, so that helps. Like I was like, there's no way that I'm gonna get answers from this film from this person, and no, I got more questions. But it was so much fun to like see. Honestly, one of the few prequels where I was like, this is fun to watch. You know, a lot of these characters do earlier versions of themselves in like a really R-rated way, and you get like this. I noticed that he was the he's credited for as one of the sound designers on that film, and he was one of the re-recording mixers on that film. Lynch,
Yeah.
was. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, he has a whole music career, and he scored like the Twin Peaks theme is him and Angelo. Badalamenti, they scored it together.
I like how you just said Angelo, and I'd be like, yeah,
Angelo, yeah.
Badalamenti, of course.
Sorry.
Angelus, yeah.
D. Russell?
Rest in peace, Angelo.
Yeah.
miss you, buddy.
Yep, very, very recent-ish.
I don't miss him.
But there
Well,
are
I knew him, and I still mourn his loss. So
I
that's
feel
very
bad for you.
annoying that you would say such a thing in my house.
there are some scenes of just pure
didn't know about it.
audioscapes in that film, which are wild and glorious, and I loved it. I love that film, though. That's one of those things that's if anyone's like, "Hey, do you recommend this?" I'm like, "This is an hour-long conversation now."
Yeah, it's an hour-long conversation. It starts with, "Have you watched everything else yet?"
Yeah.
No. Okay, go do that. I'll talk to you in 2 years.
Have you watched
Basically.
everything else? All the other things.
all the other? What
the
is it?
other
It's I think it's
like
30.
Dumbo.
What is it, Curtis? Is it 32 or 36 episodes?
Of the first two seasons.
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
like-
you mean
it's-
all of Twin Peaks?
Yes.
Oh, I thought-
Except the return.
I think it's like 33, maybe 34.
Dude, are you jumping into the return now?
We're gonna.
I'm so excited.
I know, me too.
Get ready for less answers.
Great. I'm so stoked to go back.
The Return.
The return's the revival that they did in like 2017,
I see.
where it came back. And,
Oh, yes, I
and
do
every
remember this.
episode is now directed and written by David Lynch.
Yeah.
I think written too.
Very excited.
Whereas the season 2 of Twin Peaks and most of season 1, Lynch is really credited as like concept, production, some like writing here and there. Directed like I think only like 2 or 3 episodes. Mark Frost has most of the driver's seat on that. I think like the rumor that I've heard is that Mark Frost has a lot of the driver's seat of the first season and most of the second season, I think. And then Lynch says that I think he considers season 2 to just be wildly disappointing.
Yeah, he's not involved with a lot of it.
Right.
Until he directs the first and last episodes of that season.
Yeah.
Odd.
But yeah, the second season is some of the wildest shit. It took me a year to get through. So,
Well, I mean, that's my favorite show of all time. But there was a point in season 2 where you're like,
yeah.
what are we doing here?
Yeah.
What's going on, guys?
And it is a big bummer when it ends, though, too, because you're like, fuck, you know that there's one, for 20 years, there was no The Return. So you're like, this is it. This is where we are leaving all of our characters, and it's nowhere satisfying.
I just don't know if I can do that.
But there's The Return now, so at least we're going to revisit those characters, and you know that there is a end to it.
I don't think that you can ever really put Austin in a box,
Thank you.
but I don't think you will like this program.
That's fair.
I think you'll like the first season.
Well,
I think you will.
I'll never.
Hey!
I don't know, man. There's another shirt.
Yes.
Yeah, that's 2 in one episode that you've now done.
Yes.
I smell.
Uh-oh.
I smell that.
Oh, Coca-Cola. No, I didn't do anything.
That was you saying that. I smell that.
He's this show's
Oh.
DJ Khaled.
Another one.
Goddamn right.
Bring out the whole ocean.
Is that a thing he says?
Christ.
What does that mean?
Exactly.
The waiter's giving him like a plate of seafood. He just tells the waitstaff, "Bring out the whole ocean." Just screaming at it.
And they're just like, fucking
Is this in a song?
No.
It's like
just-
a,
He
like
just
in
did
real life,
that in
yeah.
real amazing.
like an Instagram video.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. What a cool guy.
Clip machine.
Then I watched a film that I'd just been meaning to watch for a while, and I know Tristan in our Discord will. I don't know what he thinks of this movie, but I know he has opinions on the sequel. We watched Wolf Creek.
Ooh.
You watched what?
Wolf Creek.
Okay.
It's
Wolf Creek.
Yeah.
This is the one
You
that
of
he's-
those?
Uh-huh.
Oh,
the,
God.
the Aussie Down Under.
Kalen's one of those.
Yeah. 2005.
Oh, it's Australian?
Australian.
Oh,
Yeah.
Tristan, you like my accent? I'm just
And I
trying
love
to bother
this
him.
shit. I love these fucking Australian exploitation sort of B movies, and like this. Greg McLean made this, and he made Rogue as well. Another good Killer Croc movie. This is basically Texas Chainsaw Massacre, but in Australia.
Generous.
Like if we want to put something on
We
it,
have to.
Is this akin to like?
If
a-
we
what
have
we
to.
do? Yeah.
If we
What's
have
that?
to.
Was it called the?
So
Cur-
it's just as good as Texas
Did we
Chainsaw?
watch
It
the
is.
Crazies? Was that on this show?
Yeah, we
No.
watched the
No.
Crazies. Yeah, we did.
We didn't watch the
not for
Crazies.
this
We watched
show.
something. What do we watch?
No, we watched
we watched The Furies.
The
Oh.
Fury.
watched
Oh,
the Furies,
that was Australian.
and then we watched
Watched Boar.
Furies.
watched Boar,
These are all early.
This is akin to Wolf Creek. These
These are
no,
Yeah,
those
they're
are
Australian.
Australian.
and then we watched.
Wait,
we watched
Which is
the one.
Wolf Creek is Australian.
Yes.
So these are like Wolf Creek.
Correct.
These are
That's
the
what I mean.
same as Wolf
100%.
Creek.
And then we watched the one with
Got
Donald
it.
Pleasance.
Wake and Fright.
Wake
Yeah,
and Fright.
Wake and
Yeah.
Yes.
Also
Wake and Fright is
Australian.
more of a movie
Yeah.
than
Arguably, yes.
than like
Than those
Boar
others.
and Furies.
Yes.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
How
Yeah,
dare
in
you.
that spectrum, where's Wolf Creek?
In that spectrum of movie to not movie, we've got wow. It's hard for me to like be objective about this.
I know,
I'd
that's
say
why
we
you're the
probably
best.
got Wolf Creek, Boar, The Furies, Wake and Fright.
jeez.
Whoa.
Okay.
Yeah.
Whoa.
So that's
so
why.
Wolf Creek is like a weird kind of cinema verite. It's not found footage, but it feels like it sometimes. It's very,
Okay.
very digital. It's often really pretty, but it's very digital. That weird sort of mid-2000s pre-Hostel hardcore exploitation shit.
Okay.
It's not great, but I would not recommend it. If you like this shit, go for it.
Mm-hmm. I agree. Everything you just said.
Yeah, I mean, the disappointment in Tristan's message to you is enough
I know.
for me to
When
be
I saw
like-
Australia, he's like, I gave you all this shit. You gave me all these lists of classic Australian cinema, and you watched Baz Luhrmann's
Australia.
Australia.
It's the most Australian movie
It's-
you can
it's in the
get.
title.
It's the name of the movie. It's Australia.
I know.
Australia, cunts. That's for you, Tristan.
And I hate to fuck spiders.
And what did you watch, babe?
I only watched GXK and Monkey Man. So
Oh.
that's it.
We talked about those movies.
We
Oh,
discussed
shit.
these things.
We did discuss
Wow.
those. So here we are.
All the things have been discussed.
Except Night of the
And-
Creeps.
and this- we just won't try
Except I
now.
did. Okay, I did. I'm going to admit to something. I did something I shouldn't have. So this was the second time I've seen GXK.
When that
oh yeah, you told me about this.
when that sentence comes out of your mouth, it's the most terrifying.
I did some.
This one is
situation.
bad. We missed. We were getting out of dinner with her family,
Uh-huh.
and we were looking at. We were like, let's go see a movie. We were like, not going to make it to see the first Omen. I was very upset by that, and I was like, well, there's in an hour and a half. There's a GXK showing, and I kind of want to get drunk for that. She was like, you know what? That sounds like a fun idea. Let's go get drunk and watch Godzilla. We already seen it once, so let's
hell
just go
yeah.
make a night of it. I drank the whole bottle in an hour and a half.
she didn't drink any of it.
She had like two. Like I made her like 2 Sprite and tequila cocktails,
And then you did the rest.
and then I did the rest.
Okay.
Did you
a fifth, a full fifth? Yeah, it's a yeah,
Okay.
fifth, okay.
Yeah,
did you go to the movie?
yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
Did you go in 3D?
No,
And then you puked everywhere.
Did you
don't
behave
know how
yourself?
loud I was, but at the beginning of the movie, I was explaining what like Hollow Earth theory was, probably for like the first 20 minutes to
Of
kinda,
the
like,
movie?
catch her up on like what Hollow Earth is. And, like,
While
let
the
her
movie
go-
is going on?
yeah.
Audibly? So you'd be dead.
This is a 10 o'clock showing of GXK
So-
at the Topanga 12 on a Sunday night.
So if what you're saying is that if this is Austin's theater, you're
Oh,
dead.
Dead. I am Swiss cheese by those
Well,
words.
I would have just stabbed you in the throat.
That one's drunk. Don't waste the bullets.
I did.
He's an easy kill.
I did clock where everyone was. I'm like, I want to be away from everyone. So I did
Dodo
try to
bird.
like corner us and put us in the side in the front. And when you're in the front, you can't really hear. So I think I did okay.
Well, I'm proud of you. It's big.
And she was scared because she's like, you should be passed out right now.
Yeah, you're strong.
Yeah.
And-
You've destroyed your body.
You're strong like a bull.
Yeah. My
You,
liver's
you have
That's
the,
okay.
my liver's a quad core processor.
Yeah.
right
you,
now.
you have the you have the Terramana spirit. no, inside and out.
Yeah, that was
Wow.
scary. I've never done that
Sounds
before.
like you were kind of a not great person that evening.
Yeah, it sounds like you were the thing that we hate.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
Talk
was-
about.
I was like walking around the theater all weird like and sulkily just
creeping around.
Wait, really?
Being
Yeah.
gross.
You walked around the theater like that?
a little bit. When I had to go to the bathroom, I was like kind of like sneakily going behind other people and like watching what their phones were saying because they weren't paying attention to the movie. So I was like being a real
I love how like the look of disappointment on Curtis's face.
Is that disappointment?
Yeah, you just look so disappointed.
In who?
You and him.
No, I was
This is
going along with
amazing.
the story.
yeah.
Oh, I got a sense of an air of disappointment about
No,
it.
that's amazing.
That's projection.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm disappointed.
I mean,
in him.
it was an evening activity, so I feel like it was really like appropriate for me to like kind of move around the theater like
Yeah.
this. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Just sulking around.
Singing a song.
yeah, Night of the Creeps.
He's like a dog when we say a word.
You scream?
Yeah.
Woo! First, beautiful.
Fourth. Fuck it.
Second.
I get third.
Also,
All right.
I resent that you did that after we already said what the movie is.
I don't know.
But
I
well
decided-
played. Couldn't help. Well played.
Couldn't help
Well
it.
played. There was no way I would have gotten there until I went. So wait, hold on. Did you actually do that?
No.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
Great.
Does that
Now
count?
I know
Does
what that
count a
look
little
was.
bit?
The look. Now I understand what the look was.
I say that counts a little bit. Yeah! It counts a little bit. We got him a little
No,
bit.
you totally got me.
We totally got him.
I think it was a cheap shot because I didn't know. I already said the title of the movie.
Right.
But well played.
That's how we got to do it. We have to actually start the shows.
we have to just do
now.
it and then like
So
find
you-
a way to sneak back in.
Maybe if we open the shows with doing that.
Welcome. This show's about this.
Yeah.
Night of the Creeps.
All right. We have 60 seconds to shut down the entire plot of Night of the Creeps. We're going in 3.
Wait, hold on. He's lost the order.
2.
No, I got it.
What? In the 50s, there's a spaceship and it's flying around, and one of the little penis alien guys with butts throws the canister out the window, and then it lands. And then, meanwhile, there's a couple, and there's an axe murderer, and that he's insane. And the boyfriend goes to investigate, and a slug climbs in his mouth, and the axe murderer kills the girl.
So then they freeze that guy, I guess, and now it's 27 years later, and these kids are at college. They're like, I want to be in the frat because I want to bang this girl. And they're like, you got to find a dead body. So they go to find a dead body. And they find this cryogenically frozen dead body, and they push buttons and freak out, and they let the body out. Then they run away.
And then a formal's coming up, and there's a bus of frat guys going to the formal, and then the frat guys get attacked by the little alien things, and then they approach the sorority house, and they're attacking them, and there's Tom Atkins is there too, and he starts shooting everybody.
Meanwhile, Tom Atkins, we realize that he was a cop from the beginning. He's been cursed about this from his whole life, trying to get back his love, and then the one guy's friend dies, and then Tom Atkins blows up the basement with all the creeps in him, and then they walk off. Tom Atkins actually has a creep in his mouth.
Yay!
Hey, we did
Yeah.
it. That is a lot to cover in that movie.
Watching
Kind of
that, I
is.
was like, this
Yeah.
is going to be hard.
Yes.
Kind of is.
Upon reflection, because the plot is insane. Because it does a lot of things.
Yes.
It's not this movie. It's this movie and this movie and this
Yes.
movie and also this movie and a little bit of that movie.
Yeah.
Yes.
Very much on purpose.
Yes. Oh, yes.
It feels very
Very much on
purposeful.
purpose.
Interesting. Cody, you selected this film.
I selected
This
this,
was your
bitch.
pick.
Why?
I
And
s-
had you seen it before?
I selected this bitch because I had seen this before. I watched this as part of my year where I only basically watched horror movies and ate pizza.
Nice. 2020?
And in 2020. It had
Year
been
of
on
our COVID.
It had been on
No,
my
last year.
It had been kind of in my periphery for a while. I don't remember how I came to know of it, but it was always showing up on something, right? It just in the looking at blogs and looking at, I think, in video stores, that kind of thing. Was very excited to watch it. Thought it was outstanding the first time I saw it. I love this movie. I think it's so funny, and I think it's so creative that they do exactly what you just said, where it's like so many different kinds of movies in one movie, and I just think that they do a wonderful job of just being like nod to this and nod to that, and yeah, I don't know, and I think it's genuinely like funny and cool and really well made.
Yeah, I also had a lot of fun with this movie. I think it's a really, really fun homage. It's kind of a cheap shot though, because for like this table, because it's like, "Hi, what's your name? My name's Cindy Cronenberg. Oh, I'm
Yeah,
Tommy
yeah.
Carpenter." It's like, okay.
I wanna
I know what
play-
you're doing, but I like it.
I want to play a game where see if we caught them all. 'Cause I think I caught them all.
I actually don't think I caught Tommy Carpenter.
Oh, really?
no.
there's a Carpenter. I can't remember the first names.
It was they doubled up on the homie with the leg braces. He was JC,
Uh-huh.
but he was Carpenter Hooper. They doubled up on him. They gave him two names.
Great.
And there were cops named Dante and De Palma.
Wait, were there really?
Yes.
Oh, I missed that.
Then I missed that fucking
Oh,
one.
that's cool.
Yeah.
I mean, Cronenberg was the most obvious.
So they said one of those directors' names correctly and the other one incorrectly.
Yes.
Dante and Palma.
They added some bullshit
Palma.
to
Uh-huh.
make it different, I guess.
So the lead character's name, Romero,
Romero, yes.
was his. Yeah, James Carpenter, J.C. Hooper was that guy's
Fantastic.
It's great.
name. I was wondering, Tom Atkins, Cameron. I was like, Jim Cameron might have been a pull.
That's what I was thinking.
Because in '86,
Aliens?
he had just done Terminator and Aliens.
Aliens
that
is
time?
80.
Yeah,
Wait.
'86. I
Oh
think.
my God, everyone's name was a thing, wasn't it?
Maybe.
Pretty much.
There's a Detective Landis.
Yes.
Got that one. Sergeant Raimi.
Yep.
Got that one.
Brad.
Yes. There was one. The one guy, the Asian janitor, was named Miner, Mr. Miner. I was wondering if that was a Steve Miner reference. The director of Friday the 13th Part 2 and 3, and
Could be. That seems deep cut. But I guess they ran out of the big ones.
I love this. The little dudes in the beginning, they are credited as Alien Zombie.
Alien Zombie.
Interesting.
Interesting indeed.
Same director as Monster Squad.
Yes, indeed.
Yes. Have we all seen Monster Squad?
I have.
No, it's
No.
really high on my list.
That's
I
a
have.
really fun movie.
I've seen
noticed-
Monster Squad, and I was not a fan when I watched it the first time.
I think it's really fun. I don't think it's not a great movie. That's not like a good I put that on in the background.
yeah.
quite often.
I think Curtis enjoys fun a little more these days.
This is true. I do.
I think
I'm
you
a
would
more
enjoy
fun
it.
person, I think. Now
It's silly.
It is silly, and for my money, I think it was maybe a little too silly. So Fred Decker, from the movies that I've seen of his, which are this one, Monster Squad, and RoboCop 3, he's got this like kind of loose sensibility about the way I feel like his movies are put together, and I don't know if this is a sensibility of his or not, but it's like certain beats in this film are so supremely well edited and cut together, like jokes on like sight gags and editing, like, you know, you cut from one thing to go to the other and it just works. It's really great. But some of it at the same time feels so loose and shaggy. And that's what my takeaway, what I remember from Monster Squad was, is like, it's a little too loose and shaggy for me to like completely vibe with. And that happens here, especially early on. I think the performances from the main two guys and a lot of their jokes and a lot of their performances, just like, it's not firing on all cylinders, and like the camera work and the cutting isn't necessarily making up for that. So you're kind of just like, yeah, this is okay shtick, you know, for a decent portion of the time. And then until once Tommy Atkins hits the screen, man, they literally
Electric.
he shows up in that
Yeah.
first, like where the frozen zombie was,
Yes.
and that shot, that's just one shot. There's no cuts in that, and he just goes around the room doing Tom Atkins shit, and you're like, now we're fucking cooking with gas.
Yeah.
When he answers the phone and they're like,
Yes,
Detective Cameron, and he's like, who the fuck do you think it is? Something
Yeah.
like that.
He's in like a bathrobe sitting on the floor or something.
He's
so good.
I mean, this guy's literally an inch from ending his own life at any given moment, because we see later on in the film that he was about to do that.
Yes.
Yeah.
He was
Yes.
very close to just ending it all. And Jess and I had a little bet going about midway through, like, how many more times are you going to say throw me? And
Oh, yeah.
Jess ended up being right. She called 2 more times. I called 3 more times. It ended with the main character saying throw me, and that would have been my third.
But it didn't count.
So,
Okay.
does anybody else own this? I'm assuming not.
Do not.
No. So the Blu-ray I had purchased, I had not watched the director's cut before, and there is a completely different ending.
No
Really?
shit.
I
It is
heard
a
about that.
completely different ending.
Explain.
So
Tell me.
Well, first remind me, how did your movie end?
Tom Atkins blows up the basement. The kid and the girl are together outside. We think they've all won. Then zombie Tom Atkins comes out smoking a cigar, falls forward.
A charred Tom Atkins.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a
And-
Looney Tunes Tom Atkins.
and an alien spaceship
It has like a searchlight
hovers over a cemetery.
in the cemetery, but it's got like a searchlight, and it's like
Yeah.
looking for the bugs.
Okay, well now I'm confused because that's
'Cause that-
exactly
that's
what I
what-
watched.
Yeah.
That's exactly
We
what I
all
heard.
saw the director's. Did you watch this
So
on
we must have all
Pluto
watched the director's
TV?
cut.
No, I rented it.
I read that
Oh.
got
Yes, I
that
rented
got
it.
put back into the Blu-rays, and anything else afterwards.
Yeah, the Blu-ray has
wasn't.
the
It
Blu-ray
wasn't
has
in
2
there
discs.
For, it wasn't in there for a long time.
No, right. So the original version that I'd seen does not end.
Has a horrible ending apparently.
It-
but
it
so
ends
the
on a-
stuff we saw.
Yeah, it ends on a more like, oh, the world's saved note.
Okay.
It doesn't end on this like Tom Atkins is a fucking zombie walking around kind of.
Oh, so it cuts basically
yeah,
with the
it basically
two.
cuts. Yeah.
And then
Okay,
also the cemetery searchlight thing was like it looks like a model because that was a test for the studios, and the studios were like, "What the fuck is that?" And and that's a middle finger to the studios. He's like, "I'm putting it back in. I don't give a fuck."
Oh, I love that. I didn't
Yeah.
know that.
Yeah.
That's fun.
It looks great too.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. It's awesome.
But yeah, so the director's cut apparently is the version that everybody watched now. That's great.
Yeah, amazing.
It's the better
Yeah.
ending.
Love
That was
that.
my Pluto TV version that I watched.
That was something that I was really excited to share with everybody.
No shit.
And now,
and we just described it like, oh fuck.
We
that
also-
yeah,
was-
like
what
you
happened
started
in
describing it,
your
I was
movie?
like, wait a minute.
Well, that's my movie.
I wondered. That's why I was like, why don't you tell me what you guys watched
Yeah.
before I do it? And you guys are all like, all 3 of you were like,
yeah.
bitch, that's exactly what we watched.
I love how much this movie influences so many other people too. Like Dead Alive is all over. The DNA of this movie is all over Dead Alive.
You get a little lawnmower. thing.
Go to the lawnmower.
Is this pre Dead Alive?
This
Uh-huh.
is 4 years pre Dead Alive.
Really? I assumed that was a nod to Dead Alive.
Ah.
No.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah.
and then also the James Gunn of it all. You know.
Oh,
the
sure.
Slither, the heavy Slither
Yeah.
comparison.
Yeah.
Sure.
Sure.
The comparison.
I tried to Google. I typed in like Night of the Creeps Slither to try to
Yeah,
find
see.
some interview where he's like, yeah, I love Night of the Creeps.
Because
But I
there
couldn't
is,
find
I,
anything.
He
I,
has
th-
to.
I think
It's
James
the
Gunn.
same. It's so close.
James Gunn stuff is almost like a fine-tuned this.
It really kind of is.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
The
I agree.
essence of 100%. Because it's comedic slugs. Yes, it's all there. Just James
But gun
Gunn.
stuff is like razor sharp.
Oh, laser.
He did the perfect version of this.
Yeah. And this has that little bit of 80s shag on it.
Well, it's 80s shag, and it's like I think the thing that this
Untrimmed.
has like that really focuses on is like it's just so schlocky for the sake of being schlocky, right? And I think that's why I love it so much is because it feels so like completely just stupid and silly.
There are direct like text Avery things in it, like the bus driver's eyes popping out.
Yes.
What the hell was that?
yes,
So good.
yes.
So good.
A lot of random
This
bits
is
like that.
great.
Yeah. And even the charred Tom Atkins with the cigar, that's like full Acme. Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Telegram.
Yep.
Extra crispy.
Yep. Yeah. Or the little fucking like the little alien
Holy
apparent
shit.
alien zombies with the little the tiny tushies.
Holy
the-
shit. Look,
Yeah.
I had not seen this film. I knew that Atkins was in it. I knew there were little slugs. That's it. When this movie opens on a spaceship with fucking butt aliens that are like
That have-
tiny,
that have
tiny fucking
penis heads.
Little people.
Yes.
Yes. I said at home, out loud alone. Holy shit!
It's also it's my favorite
3
thing.
minutes into the movie. Holy shit!
Like the scale is weird. I was like, it looked like a bigger hallway.
Yeah,
Until
they
it
run-
run out, I'm like, fuck yeah.
Because they were building it, they're like regular size hallway. They're like, no, they're little. Make a little thing. Save money.
I definitely thought, I was like, I think I can get away with second screening this because I had to do stuff. But the moment those little guys in that little butt came on screen, I threw my phone. I'm like, nah, I got to pay attention to this.
It's really brilliant.
I'm not gonna lie. This one was in my pocket as like my first choice, but I was sure one of you would pick this.
I didn't realize it was a college movie.
I didn't know this
Oh, really?
existed.
Yeah. I just, for whatever reason, never knew it was a college
Did
movie.
this show up in your Google searches for college horror?
I don't think so.
No.
It's gonna be.
What-
I feel like far down the list of college horror.
What's really weird is like the synopsis on like iTunes or whatever starts off like night before the prom. And they're talking about a prom. And the
Oh,
college
weird.
thing doesn't really even
Oh,
come up.
interesting.
Which I was like, that's not even what happens in the 50s. That flashback, like they're still in college age in that flashback.
Are they?
Right?
I don't remember.
Are they at UCLA? Is that UCLA?
That
Yes.
felt more
Yeah,
high
it
school.
is, right?
Oh,
it is.
really? Oh, I didn't catch that. Cool.
That felt more high schooly. The opening
Yes.
50s, which would make sense because those movies were all high school.
It would make
Yeah.
sense because Tom Atkins would be a. Wait, no, I feel like they addressed this.
How
They
old was
did.
Tom Atkins in this movie?
He was
'Cause
40.
Because I was gonna say you could tell me he was 26 or 57. I'd be like, yep.
Yeah. He was born in 35, so he was like 51, I think. Yeah.
How old is he now?
Almost dead.
He's almost 90.
He's almost dead.
He's 89.
He's 89.
Yeah.
Wow, it's
born
probably-
on
probably
born on
still
my
fucked
birthday.
up.
He's just
Really?
conning his heart out right now, right?
Yeah.
Pretty
Yeah.
much, yeah.
Doing a lot of that.
What?
Like,
yeah, you and I are both
What do you mean, like scamming old ladies? It's like, what are you talking about?
throw me.
Scamming old ladies. Older than him?
That's what I thought. Even older.
Great
Oh,
He's taking
you-
advantage of that. He's honeypot and just like bedding all these like old rich women.
Yeah.
You young Casanova, you. The safe's under the stairs.
You ever seen The Fog?
The code is Hoover's birthday. Got one.
Woo, we got one.
It's been a minute.
Hoover's birthday.
Wow, no one makes me feel better about my okay jokes than Cody.
Look, you pull out any good Herbert Hoover jokes on this show.
Oh, I was
I'm
thinking J. Edgar.
Yeah. So stupid.
Okay. Either work.
Herbert.
Yeah, that's funnier to me.
They're both good. It's a good name.
Hoover.
This movie.
The Coca-Cola.
No, I'm just imagine. No, I quit drinking it. I'm just imagining, like that image.
Of a post-coitus Tom Atkins and an old woman.
The old woman
An
saying
89-year-old Tom Atkins with a 98-year-old woman.
I love how much it tickles me.
Oh, Sonny.
Oh, you young so-and-so.
this movie. Sorry, I'm gonna keep going with this if we don't
Yeah,
move
go
on.
for it.
Move on.
This movie got me early on with there was a line where JC and Romero are standing in front and he first sees that girl and he sees them and he sees her walking over to the Beta house and they're like, she walking to the Beta house and he goes, oh, that bitch.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, this is gonna be this movie.
I did also love that they were the betas.
Yeah.
'Cause I chuckled every time they were
Yeah.
like, it was the
The
betas.
second you go into that, they have the shot inside of the house. It's a giant sign that says "Betas rule." That made me chuckle.
That's great.
The
That's really
performance
good.
of Brad in this was starting to get to me
Was-
because he's very similar. The way he was delivering his lines, Brad was the lead frat guy.
The lead shitheel.
He's dead.
He's
Is that what you were going to say?
No.
Oh, he died
Is
in
he?
1992.
Wait, are you
I don't.
sure?
Yeah. Because I was
Alan-
going through Letterboxd.
Oh, the frat guy.
Yeah.
I thought you meant the
Yes.
lead character.
No,
of the
no,
movie.
he's alive. They're
Because
alive.
he is a member of a very famous acting family.
What's his last name?
Lively.
Dad? Uncle?
Is he the father of Blake?
Cousin?
He's half siblings with Blake.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And Robin Lively, who's in Twin Peaks, is her sister.
Oh, wild.
Anyway.
Yeah, he is,
Big
and,
acting
and
family.
he was also in European Vacation. He's the son in European Vacation.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Interesting. Is that before Christmas?
Yes. Yes.
Yes. So they started with him. They ended up with Galecki. Which one's
The first one was Ethan Embry is in Vegas Vacation.
man, they just swapped out those kids left.
yeah,
Well, I
who
guess
was-
they got too old.
Who was the first one? It's not the same
Christmas
guy.
is Johnny Galecki.
Christmas
I know
Johnny
that.
Galecki. The first one's someone isn't Anthony
And
Michael
who's Ju-
Hall?
and Juliette Lewis is one of them.
Juliette Lewis is in Christmas,
Wait,
and
Christmas.
maybe
I
even
think she
Christmas
might
and
be in
European
two.
Vacation.
She's in two.
both.
yes, she is.
Do you like the National Lampoon movies?
No, it's
then
not.
watch Vamp.
She's not in European.
She's not?
Dana Hill.
Oh.
Dana Hill,
I'll just go fuck
Yeah.
myself.
voice of on
Hank Hill.
no
Tom and Jerry.
Dana Hill, voice of Max on Goof Troop.
Oh no shit.
Yeah,
Jeez,
Yeah.
Pete, this is a strange
Yeah.
world
Is
we
she
live
still
in.
alive? I can't
She
remember.
is not alive.
I knew it.
1996.
Yeah, she passed away. R.I.P. Dana Hill.
On the original Vacation, it is Anthony Michael Hall.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Anyway,
And let's talk about more National Lampoon movies.
Yeah.
I mean, the National Lampoon movies and these college horror films do seem to run together a little bit.
Oh, yeah. I would double this with Animal House any day.
Yeah. This is very much. See, but what's funny is like coming off Vamp, like which I didn't love. And I feel like I was trying to think about why, but I did really enjoy this one. And I think because there were so many more, I don't know, sight gags, or I feel like
It's a
it
better
was
script.
I think it's just better jokes, and I think this one was leaning into the like B-movie parody more, so I had a lot more fun with it. Whereas Vamp was like trying to be a National Lampoon movie, but like for me the jokes
Yeah.
just weren't landing,
Yeah.
so I just
It
was kinda,
loses
like,
itself a bit.
sad
Sure.
and bored the whole time.
Sad and bored.
But I had a lot of fun with Night of the Creeps.
Yeah.
I would put this on. I would recommend this to people.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like this scene made me laugh so hard.
So good.
when
good.
Zombie Ding Dong shows up and no one
Brad.
notices that he's a zombie for way too long.
Yes.
It's great.
Yes.
That moment where Tom Atkins like, I'm gonna need a flamethrower, from Dick Miller.
Yes.
Dickie Mills, baby.
But I love that like they went, we're gonna get flamethrowers, right?
Yeah.
Something that like very underused weapon. I feel like.
yeah,
right?
totally
very
agree.
underused.
And it
always
really
awesome.
Because it's an absurd weapon.
It always works. What are you talking about?
It's an absurd
It's
weapon.
absurd.
It's wonderful.
It is
It's
awesome.
absurd.
In a close quarters situation, terrible weapon.
Yeah. these shambling fucking corpses coming at you.
Right. Like if a murderer broke in right now and was like, I'm going to murder all of you, and we only had a flamethrower, I don't know which is worse.
I mean, in this house,
Fucking
that moment,
yeah.
it just magic to me. God, magic.
Dick Miller.
Uh,
man.
I think my
There's
favorite-
the two of them just that energy.
Yeah.
When I want an hour of just Tom Atkins
Just
and
cool
Dick Miller.
older dudes.
Yeah, no, like just call Jim Jarmusch. We're gonna get a coffee and cigarettes moment made. That's just the two of them for like an hour.
Okay.
Is Dick still alive?
No.
Oh, never mind. We can't do this.
That will be very boring.
I thought you were saying Jarmusch because he did that zombie movie. And
Oh, I forgot.
It could
about
be
that.
pretty funny. I'd interview a dead guy.
You could get Tom Atkins and whatever old honeypot he's banging.
Ooh.
Lucas, what were you about to say?
I think my favorite moment in the movie is that spinning shot when he's shooting. In
So
the,
good.
Out of nowhere, they do that
Yeah.
weird rotating thing. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, this is so cool.
Yeah. Yeah, it keeps you. The movie always kind of keeps you on your toes because they're about to. You don't know it. They're
You
about
don't-
to throw some random ass fucking
Uh-huh.
effect or camera move on you, and
Yeah.
it's a delight.
Yeah.
What was the other thing? Oh, there was an Easter egg in the scene where JC's using the bathroom. in
Yes.
and there's Go Monster Squad on the wall.
Oh, did?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I missed that. That's cool.
There's also
I just
in the
caught-
stall
Go on.
Striper rules.
That was what I was. That's the one that I couldn't because it's the biggest one, and I was
Yeah.
like, the Christian heavy metal band, Striper.
I think Gremlins, Striper.
He's just Stripe.
Is he Stripe? Okay,
Yeah, he's
maybe.
just Stripe.
I thought he was
He's just
Striper.
Stripe, yeah.
Striper is the,
The band,
Christian
yeah.
hair metal
Yeah.
band.
Oh, then that rules. That's a better. That's a better joke.
Completely insane. I'm actually watching this again on Friday of next week at New Bev.
Yeah,
with,
you are.
with Fright Night. They're doubling it with Fright Night.
That's a good double. That is a good double.
I had not.
That's a fun night.
I had already bought the tickets, and then I was like, oh, I'm probably going to end up picking this movie.
the new Fright Night.
Oh, yeah.
No, the old Fright
Could
Night.
you imagine if they did Night of the Creeps and the newer Fright Night? It would be so
I mean, that movie's good. So
yeah, but you
it
don't
want
want to pair that with this.
You don't. You
want to stay in the 80s.
Imagine
baby.
at the New Bev, you'd be
Yeah.
yelled at.
All these non sequiturs in this are just. It's Miller time.
Oh, dude.
damn it!
So good.
so fucking
I was
good.
like, what?
Well, I remember when he said it, I was like, wait a minute, hold on. Like, why? And then, like, I
Yeah.
was trying to find a reason. I was like, it's literally just to say it. I love that.
yeah.
Incredible.
Could it? Was it a beer thing, or are they just trying to squeeze in George Miller into this?
George Miller. Oh wow, that'd be
interesting.
That would be wild.
That would be.
He was
super wild.
drinking some Millers earlier.
Yeah,
He was. Okay.
that's got to be it.
It's
Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it's just
Got to be it. Though lines like that, like Jess really liked this movie, but like it's like every now and then, just I think the movie that kind of sometimes the energy dips, but then it would give you one of those. She's like, yeah, back in, no questions, baby.
Yeah. Yeah. The middle 45 kind of.
Yeah, it is
sludge
not.
a little
It is
bit.
not perfect. It
No.
is. It is a
Yeah.
feature film debut, and that's fine.
Yeah.
And it's so much fun.
When there's
Yeah.
there's just so much shit that happens in this movie. It's honestly kind of a miracle to me that they make it work in the time length,
Yeah.
right? Because it's it's not a very long
Like
movie.
88 minutes.
Yeah.
Not for me. I watched it on Pluto TV, and so it took me 2 hours and 15 minutes.
That's why I didn't watch it on Pluto, because it was
Pluto's-
like 2 hours long.
Pluto's rough, dude.
Yeah.
How many ads are on that?
I was like, I'll spend
Oh.
the $4 and fucking.
You could just
I
rent it
should've.
from Cody Video.
I paid the $4.
Yeah.
I should
needed
have.
it.
I should have. Fuck you, Pluto TV.
I have one silly highfalutin thing that came out of this for me, just because I love this other movie so much, and it felt so close to a line that's said in that movie that it's hard for me to imagine. It's very easy for me to imagine they have no overlap, but there's the line early on where Cindy tells Brad, where she tells JC, no,
Or Romero. Or is it where she's first telling him about the.
She has the
zombies?
line, she says, if you weren't such an asshole, even girls might like you. And that felt eerily reminiscent to the thesis of The Social Network, directed
Oh.
by
You wild
David
animal.
Fincher, written by Aaron Sorkin.
Yeah, go
Where at
on.
the beginning of the bar scene in that film,
You're insane.
at the beginning of that bar scene, she's talking to Zuckerberg, who is a nerd and an asshole, kind of like the way the character's being to Cindy in this film. And in that film, Eric Albright says, you're going to go through life thinking girls don't like you because you're a nerd. She's like, no, you're wrong. It's because you're an asshole. And I was like, that's eerily similar. What happens in this film and what happens in that film. There is zero overlap in that at all, but both college films, both exactly the same fucking.
Zero overlap, but
Yes.
What are you saying?
Then that
What is this
I think Aaron
fucking-
Sorkin owes Fred Decker a check or two. That's what I think. And maybe his Oscar.
Wow. I
maybe his Oscar.
Yeah.
Look, you can say a lot about this podcast, but we're going to give you the spiciest takes.
Yes.
You're not going to hear that take anywhere else.
You better
hear-
not. You fucking
You
better
hear
not
that,
hear it anywhere
Sorkin?
else.
Lawyer up. We're
coming-
Team Decker in here.
You just did it again. Lawyer up, asshole. I'm coming back for everything. Just Andrew Garfield in Social Network.
Did you watch Social Network recently?
No, that movie's in my bones.
Wow.
Wow.
This is very odd. I don't understand what's happening.
Rate your first two Finchers.
My first two Finchers?
Yes.
So he wants your Fincher list, but only the first
I just
two.
want the first two.
It's Social Network and Zodiac.
I need to watch Social Network.
Social
I
Network's
remember.
number one.
Really?
me, yeah.
Number one.
I
I
think
think
it's
Zodiac's number two.
I think Social Network is like a top 5 movie of this century.
I think it needs to get revisited by maybe everyone.
It was a great movie. It was
Because
outstanding.
no, it is because it wasn't received as important of a movie as I think it should be.
Because at the time it was like, it's the Facebook movie. Like,
Right.
no, it's just like the internet generation movie. That I
Yes.
think is what it's become.
It's an incredible movie.
Well, and then you're also kind of like looking into the building of this thing that is going to destroy society.
Yes.
From
Right.
inside out.
100%.
You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Because a fucking nerd was drunk and blogging online, but it was because he was being an asshole and not because he was a fucking nerd. Just like the assholes in these 80s college movies.
Yeah.
They're
And
just,
that moment in the movie where now we're just going to talk about Social Network.
fuck yeah, we are.
The moment in the movie where he just like overhears those students going like, God, I wish I knew like they were taken or not, where he gets the idea of like, oh my God, I'm going to put a fucking relationship status in the bio.
Yeah.
You know, like that moment of like, oh, now you're going to ruin
Runs home.
everything.
He literally ruined everything. Relationship status. Taken? In a relationship? Interested?
Complicated. It's complicated.
Yeah.
Watching
my God.
Jesse
Are you
Eis-
Facebook official?
Oh yeah.
Am I? I don't have one
You
anymore. I
Facebook's
nuked it.
official. Remember? No, but you guys remember that?
Yes. Oh
Yeah.
yes. That was
Yeah.
the thing.
Yeah.
Watching Jesse Eisenberg try to be like cool hot guy magician
Oh,
was
Yeah.
fucking stretch. It's like I don't know about this.
Oh, now you see me. What a fucking great. What a good paycheck. I bet all those
Also-
guys got.
Yeah, good for
That
them.
was during the time where they were casting Justin Timberlake and everything, and then you just stopped casting Justin Timberlake and everything.
Hold on. Justin Timberlake is great in that film.
He is great in that movie.
He's so good in that movie.
He's
I think he's great.
actor.
He has to play douchey dude, bro.
Look.
What a stretch.
I need to watch the movie.
This
again.
isn't. This
I
isn't
just
the one they
don't
did with
like-
Amanda Seyfried.
Huh?
The
In
or-
Time?
Mamma
yeah.
Mia? Oh.
Yeah.
That's not
No,
a good film.
in
No.
time. What's the?
It was a terrible movie.
Not a good film.
There was another. Movie
was in
that
Alpha
he
Dog.
Just did. He
Around that time.
No, Reptile.
Oh, yeah, he was in
He was in
Reptile.
Reptile. I've hated him in Reptile.
Reptile.
Stop casting Justin Timberlake. Let him just be a pop guy, please.
I think
He's
they
a pretty
did.
good actor.
Rappers only.
Pretty good at rappers only.
This Reptile
Yes.
With Benicio.
and Alicia.
Yes. He's build number 2 behind Benicio del Toro.
Yeah.
Well,
Michael
yeah.
Pitt. This is the movie where I was like,
Probably a
Michael Pitt is
requirement.
Cody.
No.
This is that movie. Michael Pitt's in this, and he looks like you.
I don't want to do this again.
You
wanna
put
do it.
brown hair
Yeah.
on him.
He looks. The fucked up part is that I have a cousin that really does look exactly like
Sure.
him.
Yeah, it's in your blood.
Yeah, it's in the blood.
So
I'm gonna
Night of the
drag
Creeps
us, I'm gonna
is
drag
the
us
Social
back
Network.
to Night of the Creeps.
Yeah,
Yeah.
drag.
Night of the Creeps. I don't have much to say. I'm just going to drag us back there.
Come on.
All of the practical special effects, amazing.
Great.
Love it.
Even the
Little,
fucking, just like the fucking slithery little guy.
yes.
Great.
Looked
The
awesome.
movement
Holy
of
shit,
those.
those
Yep.
look so good.
Just going through the grass.
Yeah.
All sneaky and horrible. I loved it.
Gosh, because usually you could tell when an image is sped up, even if the camera's still and there's nothing else going on. Like the lights won't look right, but it looked seamless to me.
Yeah, whatever like polymer jelly thing that they were able to make to get like
Yeah.
all the wiggles that they needed out of it.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
That's the kind of care you love at a special effects stuff.
Yeah.
is
And
you got to
even-
make it wiggle.
Even that pile of creeps at the end, like
Yes.
looks
What a bunch
fucking
of creeps.
crazy shit.
Oh, the way they like all lined up at once and shot at him. I was
Yeah.
so sad. I was like, I didn't want that scene. I didn't want Tom Atkins to die, but that's why the ending
Yeah.
I think is great, where he walks out all charred and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want that. Don't
I'm
call
glad,
yourself
I'm glad,
Tom
I'm
Atkins.
glad
I
he
love
died.
you.
It was good.
No.
We need that in movies.
I'm glad that he died.
Yeah. More people dying in movies.
Yeah.
You know?
He's gonna die soon.
Yeah.
Real life.
I'm talking about
For
in the
sure.
movie. Not before
You seen him?
gets the last of his.
He's old
Some-
man.
Yeah.
Money
I mean, it's gonna be sad when he dies, but he it's
Some 102 widower is gonna finally ride him to death.
She writes him to death.
Yeah, she's the spry one.
She figures out his con and she's like shaking his niacin bottle like in front of his
Nice and bottle.
And he's like, who has the last laugh now?
Thrill me.
I did the same thing to Rasputin. How old are you?
Surprise, bitch! I am Rasputin. He never died. Wow. Do we have more to say
Eleanor
about?
Roosevelt was a lesbian.
Do we have more to say about Night of the Creeps?
I don't think I do.
I don't think so.
No. What a time. It's time to rate this bitch.
Yeah,
It is time to rate the bitch.
I give this movie
Yep.
100 tiny tushies.
Yep.
Because I don't have a good because. I really like this movie quite
Hell
a bit.
yeah.
I just think it's fun as fuck. I love the nods. I love that. I have a soft spot for movies that try to be schlocky for the sake of being schlocky, because it seems like such a fine line where it could be so stupid and not work, or the ones where it does work. And this really feels like it works.
Yes, I think because it's made out of love,
Yes,
Yeah.
made out of love for the genre.
not like a Sharknado
No.
where they're like, "Ugh, we gotta
No,
try it."
Velocipaster's worse than that.
This is just a love for B movies of all natures, right? And I just think that's just so fun, and highly recommend that you watch it for tiny tushies.
Fuck yeah. I'll give this film an Argento Craven. Because there's not much that it left out, but it left out just enough for it to not be a perfect, rollicking good time. I still loved it quite a lot.
I like it.
I give this film one fucked up cat because it's horrible and hilarious. I enjoyed this film. It's good. It's a good time.
I give Night of the Creeps. It's Miller time.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't make sense, but I love it.
Fuck yeah. What a nice time. Showcast approved!
Here, here.
Wow. That is wrapping up Beta Theta Die College
That's the end of
Horror.
Beta Theta Die.
Now we have awards.
Before we go on to awards, I have one observation. We could talk about this for as little or long as we want. I have never specifically tried to watch a bunch of college horror movies in a row. Not like we watched 4 of them here. Sure, it's not too many.
We also had watched a bunch of college horror that like basically whittled it down to this because we'd already watched like Urban Legend.
Sure, that's another big one.
Yeah.
Even taking
Yeah.
that into account, I was just thinking for the first time ever, like, what's my takeaway from college horror movies? And like, what's funny about them to me is they all have this slight silliness to them. Like, I know we picked a lot of comedies here, but I think that runs across a much greater majority of them than other, like high school horror, right? And you take high school horror, that's a lot of very melodramatic stuff.
Yes.
And I feel like that works in high school because like high school is a very melodramatic time. You know, you're
Yes.
adults, but you're still children, but you think you're adults. And like
yes.
college has this like really wacky, fun party atmosphere,
Yep.
which I think runs through a lot of, definitely the movies we watch, but like
Yes.
runs through that genre more than
Yeah.
other time frames.
Absolutely.
That, and I think it's easier, like with high school horror or younger, like for it to be more effective if it's scary, right? Because just the fact that they're youngsters, right? Like you just can't help but as a viewer, like to sympathize, like fear a little bit more for them, right?
Right,
Whereas
right.
in the college ones,
well,
let 'em die.
I think it's because when they're in high school, they're so much more helpless. Like
Yeah.
you're a
Yeah.
kid, you live with
Yep.
your parents, you have no money.
You're also your decisions are almost not your own because everything is like hormone driven.
Yeah,
When you're
yeah.
going through puberty and all this stuff. So
Yeah.
it's like you're almost not at fault for any of the things that you're done. You're almost
True, and
You
like
know?
you're you have to, you're locked into school. You have parents, like you're so trapped already by just being a high schooler versus a college student. It's a little bit like, well, just leave. Like you can leave. You're an
Yeah.
adult. What are you doing?
But
Yeah.
yeah, and also college is just painted as supposed to be this like
Yeah,
blacked out.
It's party time.
Thing,
At least
party
in
time.
movies, it's always just parties.
I don't know. But it's also a time where a lot of people try to find themselves.
Yeah, of
a
course.
little bit.
Absolutely.
Where that's where college can be grounded in something real.
Insidious Chapter
The Red Door.
The Red Door.
I almost said the last door. The last door. Yes. It's just interesting to think about that, and I hadn't thought about it previously. So I'm glad we did these.
What a poignant observation. We should try to do
you.
that more.
Do poignant observations?
Yes.
Nah, not our thing.
Yeah,
Never again.
You're not here for the highbrow. You're here for the low bar.
So
shit.
some awaards.
Ba-ba-da-ba.
I do want to give out. We did not give this out last time. Doesn't have to be a thing if we don't want it to. I want to give out best screenplay on this one.
Screenplay.
Okay, well, hold on. Let's quickly.
We should recount our
Yeah.
movies for the listeners.
The films that we watched, we'll do it by the order in which we picked them. I picked The Theme and Pieces.
Yes. Oh, pieces. Then I went. Oh, and then I picked Happy Death Day and Happy Death Day to You.
So we got 5 movies on this bitch.
After that, I picked Vamp.
Yep.
Ah, the creeps.
Those
Cody
are the
said
films
Night
in
of the
contention.
So we're gonna do best screenplay
We're
first.
gonna do best screenplay.
Hold on, can you quickly? I need a pee break.
Okay.
Okay.
And I would appreciate it if everybody could just remind me of what all of the awards are.
Screenplay, actor, actress,
Did you say
director.
Scream play.
Sure.
Okay.
Film.
Well, we're gonna say them as we go. So
I want to pick them.
He's got to go up and
I
he's
need
got
to pick them.
He's got to take a
Go up
power
and-
shit and think about his.
No, I know I have to
Okay.
pee. I just have to pee. But
He's
I need. I just don't.
he's
I don't
gonna
know.
do a
I don't
power
know what I'm
pee
gonna
and-
write. I don't know what the awards are or what I'd give them. I have to think about it.
Can you do me a favor? Push this one out really hard.
My pee?
Yeah.
No, get on the wall again.
Hold on. So screenplay, actor, actress, director.
So it's like
Picture.
So
Picture.
I want
Kill.
it to come out like imagine holding.
Don't we
a
have
water
best
balloon.
kill?
Oh yeah, we do have best kill. That's what we do.
Best kill.
Sorry.
Hold on. Yes,
Okay.
Lucas.
Imagine that you're holding like a water balloon by the end of its opening, but like you're like this.
Yeah.
And like imagine how the water would come out of a water balloon when you're like, you know.
Lucas, he might need you to get.
Can you
in
go
there.
help?
You want me to show you?
Take the camera.
Yeah, I don't know how to do this, so you're gonna need to.
You do. Have
the
you been
camera.
doing kegels?
Best screenplay.
Best screenplay. How?
Beta Theta Die, college horror. I'll go first. I wanted to give this award out for this one because I had a strong opinion on it. That is going to go to Happy Death Day.
Agreed. Hard agree.
Also, hard agree.
Hard agree.
Wow, sweeping.
From a screenplay perspective, I'm a little baby.
Sweeping.
From a screenplay perspective, it's just come on.
Written by Scott Lobdell. I remarked upon it, I think, when we did the episode. It's a thing that could easily go wrong, but never does, is always entertaining and clever and just well fucking tuned. That's to the credit of everybody involved. That script, I think, is tight as fuck
Yes.
and
Yeah.
deserves the Shudcast
Oh,
award.
there's that script was just walking a tightrope of shit.
Yeah.
So it was so close to
Yeah.
being boring or incomprehensible.
We got that.
What'd you do?
Oh, I'd let a good one go.
Oh,
I'm gonna die.
well, why don't you stick your mic up in it?
These are fart mics.
These are absolutely fart mics.
We have 2 more spots. We need a fart mic.
Could you imagine this? I thought. Fucking top.
Oh, God. He can't even breathe.
Oh no, we killed him with this concept of a fart mic.
No, you know what we should do? We should. You know what we could do? We could all wear lavs on our shorts that are just.
Oh, he pulled his
He pulled his own
earphones out.
headphones out. He was so aghast at the idea of someone diving for the fart mic. I was thinking we could all just wear lavs on our shorts that are just live. So if someone farts, it's just in the
Could
thing.
you imagine we're in the middle of a really nice discussion on possession in art house horror
if
cinema?
we do
Yeah.
I was just about to do that joke. I was just about to go, and that's why you should consider us, American Cinematheque, for your podcast.
The only horror movie podcast with a fart mic. That should be erase everything that you wrote. That's the only thing.
Think of that.
The only
Fart
one.
mic, bitch, is the answer to every. What's your name? Fart mic, bitch.
Oh my god. Oh my god. You know, I have other mics. We can go grab one right now. It could be the fart mic.
Jesus Christ.
So we just gave out best screenplay.
Best screenplay.
That's done. Okay. You lead. You pick the theme.
So should we go to best kill?
Best kill.
Best kill. I know mine. It was early on, and I'm sticking with it. The waterbed kill in Pieces. I think harrowing. Ooh. Really excellent. And really caught me off guard for how brutal it was when it happened in that film.
Mine is also in Pieces, but it's the girl skating into a plane of glass. And I think it had nothing to do with
she die?
anything.
Yes.
It was heavily implied she died, but it was also not clear that the guy killed. Anyway, just brilliant, wonderful.
Yeah.
So that was actually my first choice.
Mm-hmm.
Yours was my second choice. But then
Wow.
I remembered this kill also from Pieces, in which the killer manages to smuggle that large chainsaw into an elevator
That was my initial choice. so
and
I
then
remembered
dismembers that woman.
That was mine.
Then we both have it.
Then we both have it.
Because
that's
wow.
right before the pee-pee stain, right? Right after the pee-pee stain, where did they close up on like she just pissed herself?
Oh boy.
We can all agree The best kills are in pieces.
Yes.
This is true. Best actor.
Oh, I know what all of you are going to
I'm going to say my best actor is Tom Atkins. Night of the Creeps.
do. Of course.
Arguably not quite a lead performance, but I think it's co-lead. I think it's strong enough and meaty enough that it counts as a lead. And look, I mean, pure fucking electricity. The second he shows up in that film and every time he's on screen, you're invested. You buy everything he's doing. It's always the most entertaining thing on the fucking planet. Truly. Tom Atkins, best actor.
Are you guys prepared yet?
My best actor goes to Israel Broussard from Happy Death Day because he's great.
He is great in that. And I give mine to Christopher George in Pieces.
Hell yeah,
because
you do.
that poor bastard had to work with that. And that in itself deserves all kinds of applause.
Oh, I would like to give an honorable mention to Bruce Lee. That's for you, Liam.
That's good. That's good.
Mine goes to Jessica Roth.
That
From Happy
is
Death
a
Day.
different category.
It's a different.
We're doing actor and
actor.
actress.
Oh, shit.
We're doing peepees right now. Chai Chai's
We're
are
doing-
next.
we're doing penises?
We're gendering them. Yes.
We are.
Pipes
So,
up.
want to
Peepees
give
now.
out more awards.
Peepees
Okay.
now. Chai
Hold,
Chai's
please.
later.
But if you wanted to put Jessica Roth in the actor category and then someone else in the actress category, you could do that.
You can do
Sorry, I was trying to be
You
progressive.
could pick two.
Could do it.
Uh-oh. I might change my picks.
Okay.
Then it goes to.
Better hurry.
Oh shit! If this is the
What's there?
Chris Makepeace.
Chris Makepeace. So hell yeah.
Yeah, I remember him, but for the listener, who was that?
Chris Makepeace was the charming guy who got turned into a vampire in Vamp.
Okay.
The main frat guy.
Best actor, yeah.
Yeah. I think he carried that movie. I think he was like super.
No, he did a good
He was
job.
super charming.
I'm not trying to shit on him. He did a good job.
Yeah, he
Didn't have a lot to work with, and he did his damn best.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I think for that effort alone in this category in this group of.
And with a name
Yeah.
like that, how can you not vote for him?
That's what I'm saying. I want Tom Atkins. Obviously Tom Atkins is the best actor in this pool of people that we're talking about. But I just want to
Yeah.
give it to this.
Make
boy.
peace, you know?
Make peace.
Not actors.
He didn't get turned into a vampire in Vamp. He's not that one. Are you talking
Is
about
it Sandy Barron?
Robert Rusler is the homie who got
Yeah.
turned into a vampire in that one.
Is this guy? Well, he looks completely different. All their headshots are fucking old.
Yeah.
You know who I'm talking? You know what I mean?
I think Robert Rustler's is new. I think that's the problem that you're seeing there. That
No, I'm saying I'm saying they're old in their thing. Stop laughing at me! Is it this guy?
yes, it's
Who
that
is
guy.
this guy?
That's the
That's
guy.
the guy who.
That was turned into a
That
vampire.
guy's not in that movie.
yeah. It was
This guy's not in that movie.
He absolutely is.
That's for
Look
Micah.
at his face. It's
That's the
clearly him.
Formica guy.
Was he in Nightmare on Elm Street 2 and Weird Science?
Yes.
Yeet.
Apparently, yeah.
Yes.
Yeet.
Well, then that's the guy who I'm talking
He's
about.
great in Nightmare 2.
Eat a dick, Makepeace. Robert Rustler rules. Psych, Makepeace. Bitch, you thought.
He's out there just like, all right.
Honey! Someone just gave me an award on the internet! Honeycomb, they're still talking about me!
He's got a Google alert.
Yeah.
I mean, look, and then by the time she shuffles in, ooh, it's so nice. The last thing I'll do on this earth is hear a nice thing about you, my darling
This
love.
is mom.
Yeah. Fuck you, Makepeace. Just kills her.
Not another one.
Oh.
Oh, my tummy hurts from laughing.
So, best actress?
Roth.
Jessica Roth.
Jessica Roth.
Fucking hands
Carried
down.
2 movies, kicked ass the whole time. Fantastic.
Great.
I want to
fucking
see her in
good.
more stuff.
Too fucking good. Best director?
I have to give it to Happy Death Day.
Christopher Landon.
Yeah.
Yep.
I also give it to Christopher Landon.
Yeah, the others are like
yeah.
barely, some of them are barely moving.
No, I admittedly I was like, my heart says pick one
Yes,
pick Simone,
of
right?
course.
Yeah.
I'm not going to do that.
Yeah.
I want to pick Fred Decker.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, I love that.
I think that guy just
He nailed it.
I know he loves movies. Like,
Yeah.
he's just
Does love movies.
He's
He's
a dude.
one of us.
He is a lover of
He
movies.
nails that tone. Yeah, I think Landon just, again, the same tightrope. Was able to just bring that script home, do it all. That brings us to Best Picture. Beta Theta Die, College Horror. My vote goes to Pieces.
Mine as well.
Mine as well.
Might as well.
Wow! I didn't expect
Sweet.
that.
No, it's the shittiest movie, but it's
Pieces, the Oppenheimer of college movies.
How dare you?
But when I think about these four and like what if I'm looking at these four and someone's like,
Yeah.
which one should I watch? I immediately am gonna. Well, you have to watch.
You have to
Pieces.
watch.
Yeah,
That's-
absolutely.
You just have to watch
You have
this.
to see this.
Yeah,
It's
I want to.
crazy.
I want to one, let people know about it,
Yes.
and two, put people through it.
Yes.
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 like
Yes.
as both punishment and like reward, depending on who it is.
Yes, you need to experience.
It's a
this.
magic journey.
It truly is.
If I were to give a runner up, I'd probably say Happy Death Day.
I mean, Happy Death Day is probably the best made movie of this bunch,
Yeah,
but
I think oh, sorry, buddy.
that's it.
Oh.
You can say your words. I was gonna say, but Pieces is more fun.
Yeah, I think Pieces is more fun. I think my runner-up would be probably Night of the Creeps.
oh yeah.
And Lucas.
Runner up is Happy Death Day. But I also want to say my runner up for actress is Grace Jones.
Yeah.
Yes.
Grace Jones is having fun with it. It's like again, no Aaliyah, Queen of the Damned without Grace Jones.
Hell no.
And TBH, my runner-up for Best Actress is Tom Atkins. Because I know we're gendering, but
Yeah. Fuck it.
we don't have to.
You
Don't need
insensitive
to.
prick.
Throw me, baby.
Throwy.
That's it.
That's
College Horror.
College Horror. That is the end of Beta Theta Die, which I believe brings me to my pick.
Your pick.
Yes.
Of a theme and a film. And I think that it is very fitting that this movie ended with a spaceship because somehow Curtis correctly picked my theme. I have no fucking idea how. And for our next theme, it has two titles because I thought of one and then I thought of another that I liked more because it was much more stupid. Our next theme shall be either I Need My Space, Man, or Alien, I Barely Know Alien.
Can you say that last one again, please?
Alien, I Barely Know Alien.
I think I want to say that every single time we do an episode of this, so it might have to be that.
Yeah, same.
So that's
Wait, is that second one where we watch only Alien Nolan movies and we just watch Interstellar four times?
Yeah. Fuck yeah. Wow.
So yes, we are going. How did you gather this? By the way, I don't know if this stayed in the. I don't remember if this stayed in the episode.
It did not stay in the episode.
Curtis last time was like, I think I know what your theme is, and I was like, what? He was like, I think you're gonna do space horror.
I mean, no offense,
and internally,
buddy,
I'm
but
like, what the fuck?
It's pretty. That's
Would
on
you
par
have-
for you.
Would you have guessed that?
Yes,
Why?
that's on par.
What did I say
Because
or do?
you love that stuff.
You love that stuff? You did. I am privy to the tape. There
What
was
tape? What tape? Which one? Which one? Which one?
He
Which
doesn't know
one?
we have it.
the tape, buddy. Not a tape, the tape. There was an episode not too long ago where you did say we were talking about a space horror movie, and you did say, maybe you hinted.
Oh, I
you
hinted at it.
alluded.
It was probably Dark Skies.
I don't.
think
maybe.
I think that's when I got my idea
Maybe
for it.
But I was like,
Well, anyway, fuck you guys. We're doing it because it's cool.
it is cool.
And when I thought of this theme, I immediately thought of one movie, and then that was the movie I was going to pick, and then I changed my mind.
Fuck yeah.
I changed my mind a few days ago because I decided I don't want to do this movie now. I don't know why, but I want to do this other movie. It is a movie I've seen, but it's been a long time since I've seen this movie. So we're going to kick off Alien, I Barely Know Alien with Event Horizon. Sam Neill, Lawrence
yeah.
Fishburne,
We're doing
So wait,
spaceships
hold
and
on.
stuff. Yes.
It has to have an alien.
Well,
No.
that's why it has two titles. It's I Need My Spaceman, space
Okay.
horror,
Okay.
or Alien, I Barely Know Alien. There's an alien involved.
Okay, cool.
So you have some
Yeah.
leeway.
You did say
Okay.
it's space horror.
Yes.
So space horror
Yes.
Cool.
is the theme.
Okay.
Yes, and but it has two titles to cover because
Yeah.
I would consider if there's an alien on Earth, that's a kind of space horror because
Yeah.
it has come from space.
True. Office Space is also a space.
That would be rejected for a
Yes.
lot of reasons.
Okay, fine.
Do not play with it that liberally. But yeah, space horror. And so we'll kick that off with Event Horizon
Fuck
next
yeah.
time.
I'm so excited.
It's very exciting.
It is available to stream.
This is
on
one of my favorite
Paramount
horror
Plus.
movies.
And I'm excited to talk about it.
And also, well, we'll save it.
And coincidentally enough, Drewy Baby posted a meme from this movie today.
He did. Hell yeah.
Which
I
I
know.
immediately started sending to people.
Because I saw it and I was like, I'm going to mention this movie later today. That's so odd.
That's great.
I guess that was yesterday because was the eclipse today? I don't even know.
The eclipse was yesterday. All right, babies!
We'll see you next time.
Space horror.
Join our Patreon, like and subscribe, do all the things. Do the
Fucking love
things.
you. We fucking love you.
Love you. Bye.
Bye.